Trevor Larkin, Donkey Dick Jr. Let's have a quick chat. First and foremost, close your fucking mouth. The unnecessary exposure of your teeth, gums, and saliva is gross. If you're going to bully someone, at least give yourself some authority and freshen up. Secondly, this is just extremely unfunny. Evan can't change his last name, yet you took advantage of this, only because it sounds like the delicacy people call a burger. There was a tree, a big tree full of opportunities to make a better joke. Yet you went for the lowest hanging fruit, and made a stupid-ass joke about his last name. And to make matters worse, absolutely nobody was laughing with you. Jokes are supposed to spread laughter across the room, yet your jokes are only exhibiting awkwardness. And finally, but definitely not least, is the impact this moment will have upon you. Since you like to crack jokes about names, why don't we talk about yours? This very moment, Trevor, has tarnished your family's reputation. Just from your poor comedic advancements, you're putting your family's name in a bad light. Because in this very classroom, you are here to learn and represent your family's future. So heed my warning, because if you keep this up, your future won't be bright. With that being said, apologize to Mr. Burger and the rest of the classroom before I make you an urban legend. Nightmare out. My heart's in the ground frozen over. My heart's in the star supernova. Cease everything. Nobody move, nobody blink, or move a muscle. Just listen. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Not only are you abusing Rainbow Dash, but you slammed her into a door over a little mishap. That explosive reaction you gave to that little mistake was completely disproportionate. Additionally, I don't think you understand how saddening this is. You clearly can't maintain a relationship with a person, so you resorted to dating ponies, which that alone is wrong on so many levels. And to make matters worse, you still managed to fuck that up. Do you think you'll be able to find love if you can't have a healthy relationship with a pony? I think fucking not. And finally, out of every reaction you could have given Rainbow Dash, you chose the aggressor. The thought of simply talking it out never crossed your mind, and you immediately resorted to violence. This single action was a testimony to your character. When things don't go your way, you resort to the extreme, avoiding all logic and reasoning. People like you are the reason why we can't evolve as a society. Keep this up, and the next time I see you will be your last day on Earth. Nightmare out. I'll be taking it from here, TC. This is my video! Daniel Tiger, I need you to use those gargantuan ears and listen to me loud and clear. It's your little sister's birthday party. Friends, family, and companions from all corners of life rejoice in this very moment as your little sister has experienced another year of life. So yes, Daniel, people will show up to give her shiny presents. Just because you fucking exist doesn't mean they're all for you. People are coming to celebrate your little sister, not your constant tantrums and declarations of misery. I speak on the behalf of everyone when I say that we've had enough. We've had enough tantrums. We've had enough fights. And we've definitely had enough of you. In a place full of joy and laughter, you are the weirdo that butts in, completely destroying the mood. You are the obnoxious distraction in a calm study session. You are simply the bane of all fortune. You've caused so much damage to your family, to the point where there's no going back. You've officially committed your final sin. Now, let me solve this.
Hello, Master. Honestly, if you got us raped, you should just be thankful that you're beautiful enough for that. What? At least you got cracked and not abused or something. What? You should have just screamed or yelled for help.
needle dick, please take a seat. Don't breathe, don't blink, or move a muscle. Just pause and listen. You deadass just belittled many people's experiences just by saying this shit. Being assaulted isn't something to be proud of. It's a very traumatizing experience. And all you're doing is poking fun at it. You have the nerve to sit there and say wholeheartedly that being assaulted is something you should be thankful for. This is something that people should never experience. Yet you're describing it like it's some privilege. Society isn't safe for people like you, Astra. Whenever you talk, people go silent for a reason. It's because they want to remove your voice from their head, as you are a curse that's been bestowed upon this planet. I have genuinely never heard such a crazy statement, and I live in the 9th layer. You're no longer a human with desires, morals, and ambitions. You are a parasite that needs to be killed, as you are a threat to all life. You don't need the 9th layer or 5,000 Popeye's biscuits. You need something far worse. She's all yours, Herbert. Listen here, little nigga. Don't you dare think that your youth will keep you safe. You little creatures have been doing this shit since the beginning of time, and it needs to end now. Your parents took the time and care to craft the delicacy of spaghetti just for you to dump it all over your face like some herb. Why don't you read the room whenever you're in a restaurant? People take their time enjoying their meal, and they definitely don't dump it down their throats like they're in a hurry. Furthermore, you had everything in your disposal to prevent this mess. You had a bib, a table, and supervision. All restraints that could have been used instead of neglected. Regardless of your infancy, it's time to grow up. You will clean this up, apologize to your parents, and move on. And as for your punishment, I'll be sending you to the 9th layer, where you will eat dry-aged donkey nuts for eternity. Nightmare out. Jesus,
Oh, not great. It's so good. Oh, no. That's not what I meant. So, I'm the hot channel again. I'm not great.
do not make any sudden movements. Samurai Doki Doki, heed my words. What you have just said is completely unforgivable. You deliberately stated your passion for non-consensual sex, which quite frankly, can entail many fucked up things. Being on either end is a very uncomfortable conversation, yet you're treating it like some kind of hobby. I'm so appalled that I don't even think you deserve to be a part of society. I bet that a few Arkham villains wouldn't even say shit like this. Sorry, I need you to understand the line that you've crossed. Not only is this an extremely sensitive topic, but you speak of it in a way that belittles people's experiences. And just from this absurd take, it's not too hard to define who you are. You're a dense, emotionless scum of a human who's most likely a social outcast. And sure, your friends and family may say otherwise, but that doesn't matter. This single mistake defines you more than any other act you've done in your life. In fact, this was hardly a mistake. You didn't just acknowledge what you said beforehand, but you changed it. You made a decision, and now you have to stick with it.
So many girls on the internet are like, I need a nerdy boyfriend. I love nerdy guys so much. And I'm just here like, do guys even realize what you'd be getting into? Get ready for us to literally infodump you about dinosaur facts for literally hours on end. You think you can handle that? Good, because there's more. We will literally beg you to talk about our interests with us, even at the worst fucking times. Like, nope. But surprise, Batman, we're gonna talk about what I know today. Today I'm listening to...
Nobody fucking moved. Congratulations. You are now the record holder for the worst layup of all time. You thought you were doing nerds a favor, but in reality, all you did was list shit that would repel women miles away from you. On top of that, this video reeks of cringe. Between your voice, your tone, the cringy-ass zoom-ins, and every pixel on my fucking screen. This may be the worst video of all time. Additionally, all you did, just by posting this video, was prove how lonely you are. You literally listed reasons as to why women don't want to get in a relationship with you. And we need to talk about the fact that you had the shot lined up with perfect projection.
And nope, bunch of quiz back on, we're gonna talk about what I built today.
Yet you decide to chuck a brick, talking about your Legos instead. That could have been the one time in your life to crack some shit, and you didn't score. You are genuinely an insufferable, pathetic piece of garbage, and you need to get your shit together. Nightmare.